Hey everyone, Ken here, CCG Vlog. We've got a 4-event weekend coming up. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all at the max, July 18th through July 21st. It is the second to last weekend of the CSOP. We are really quickly approaching, I almost said fastly approaching. Rapidly, we are approaching the CSOP main event, peak of the summer. Everybody loves it. 4 events this weekend. All at the max, like I said. We've got 4 CSOP events, numbers 30, 31, 32, and 33. If you have not played in any CSOP events yet this summer, don't worry, we won't hold it against you. There's no points for participation. You only get points for finishing in the top 5. With that being said, there is a really close race, not only for the player of the year points list, meaning if you finish in that top 10, but if you finish in places 11 through 20, you also get into a free roll for 2 more main event seats. So players 1 through 10 on the points list auto win a 580 seat, and then if you finish between 11 and 20, you do a playoff for, you know, a 10-handed sit and go, where the top 2 spots are going to get that 580 seat. So in the points list right now, I think there's 25 or 26 players who are tied for top 20 or above, which is awesome. It means we've got a ton of participation, lots of people winning points. It's a super close race, which we like. We hate it when somebody gets just blown out of the water, and it makes where the end of the points list doesn't matter as much. It absolutely matters. We have so many points left out there. 1 good cache could get you into that top 20. 2 mediocre caches are good. A good one to me, you get the point. You can definitely still get into the free roll and into that top 10 100%. Just gonna have to put a little grind in here towards the end of the summer. So open up my iPad here. You got 4 events this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all at the max. Thursday's event, CSOP event, is going to be CSOP event number 30, $100 Chinese poker. It is a wild game. It's like half solitaire, half strategy, half poker. That's a lot of halves, but it adds up to a really fun event. It's a $100 buy-in, so spinning around here again. $100 buy-in, 9 o'clock is the start time. We are going to start right at 9 o'clock. It's going to be a limited field depending on how many players we get. It's kind of like the heads up where you have to have, you know, pods of 3 players going at a time. Watch the scoop video that I'm going to put out after this one. It'll explain everything about Chinese poker to the best of my abilities, which is pretty good. So yeah, Chinese poker, going to be limited, so definitely get there early if you 100% want to play. If you've never played Chinese poker, come early and we will do some tutorials. The volunteers and everybody at CCG right now, open-face Chinese poker is hot. Like, they are dying to play. They're playing all the time. Anybody there who knows remotely how to play will definitely give you a few pointers and help you out if you want to play. It's also a great event to play in because if we only get like 9 or 10 people, the top 5 are going to get points. So it might be a smooth way to earn some, I don't want to say easy points, but get in there, get some points. That brings us to Friday. Friday's event is event number 31, $100 half PLO, half PLO 8. Another mixed game, a lot of fun. Everybody loves Omaha. It's no limit Texas Hold'em on steroids. Super fun. The nice thing is, if you don't know how to play pot limit or the structure of pot limit, the dealer can always tell you how much is in the pot and how much you can bet. So you can always ask. It is the one game where you can ask, what am I allowed to bet here? Plus you get 4 cards. Anytime you get more than 2 cards in poker, it's got to be better than just 2-card poker. So that's the 9 o'clock on Friday, $100 PLO/PLO 8. Probably the biggest one of the weekend is going to be Saturday's event. Saturday is the $120 stack tournament, 7K guarantee. This is the one you're going to get 60K in chips. You get 40K in chips for your $120. For a $10 add-on, you get another 10K in chips. And then if you register before the start of the tournament at 4 o'clock, you get a bonus 10K. So up to 60K in chips. This is where the first 10 levels you play 15-minute blinds, and then after level 10 you go up to 20-minute levels. I would say it is a very safe estimate to say that we're going to get, I would be disappointed with 80-something players. I think we're going to get into the 110, 115 range. So it's going to be wild. It's going to be a big one. This winner in this tournament might be enough to get you into that top 10. It's going to be close. You know, the points aren't that good, so it's, you know, if you got a mediocre cache or just a cache, you know, some minimal points, and you do really well in this one, it could really catapult you up into that points list. So this is a big one. If you're in that race, you want to play in this event. Plus, I'm into big prize pool, and it's only $120, and you get 60K in chips, and it's fun. So definitely come out and see us. Sunday's another great one. The noon tournament on Sunday is going to be the $200 tag team tournament. Trophies are right here. Boom, 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 boom. 2 of them, 1 for each player on the team. Tag team tournaments are $100 a player, so $200 total, 100 a man, or 100 a woman, or 100 a partner, whatever you want to say. It's $200 total per team. You can only have 2 players per team. What happens is you each start with your own stack. 20K, 20-minute levels. Is it 20K or 10K? Hold on, I don't want to give you the bad information here. 20K. It is 20K. So you get 20K in chips, 20-minute levels. There is a $5 add-on per player. So $10 for a team, $5 per player. Excuse me. That's 10K plus the $5 add-on will bring you up to 20K, 20-minute levels. Anytime the tournament director yells switch, and it is, random. There's no logic to when they do it. They can do it at any time. Middle of the hand, it's actually more fun if it's in the middle of the hand. You just yell switch, you got to stop. You got 1 minute and 30 seconds to switch with your partner. You do have that 90 seconds to kind of give them a very quick lowdown of what you're doing. So if you're running a triple barrel bluff, get your partner in there to look cool, smooth, and confident rather than the alternative, because you may or may not be bluffing. Maybe you're still playing aces. I don't know. Tell your partner what's going on. You do get that 90 seconds. You can tell them really quickly what's going on and how the action happened. But you get a 1 minute, you get a minute to switch, and then you get a 30-second countdown. If you're not in your seat within that 90 seconds, hand is dead. Doesn't matter. The only time that wouldn't be valid is if you were already all in. And you can't call all in after, the action stops as soon as the tournament director yells switch. So pretty easy. 2 players per team. You switch whenever the tournament director says switch. If one of the players gets knocked out and you only have 1 live stack, 1 player will sit out, 1 player will play. You don't get to decide what it is. Whatever player is in that stack, that's when it's going to stay until the tournament directors yell switch. Once we get to a final table, there's 2 differences. One, if 2 teammates are still in, you're going to combine stacks at that point because you can't play against your partner. And if you don't have 2 stacks left in the tournament, you will switch every time it's on the button. That way you know when it's going to switch. Basically, every player is going to play an orbit. You can go back and forth. It's lots of fun. Tons of switching, especially when you get down to that short-handed play. Keeps the players going in and out as quickly as possible. That way everybody gets, the maximum amount of time played. So 4 CSOP events this weekend: Chinese poker, PLO, PLO 8, giant stack tournament, and then the tag team tournament where you're going to win one of these 2 trophies, you and your partner. It'll be fun. If you happen to live together, you end up just, if it's a husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, 2019, anything can happen. I guess you're going to have to put both of those trophies up on the mantle. Other than that, we still have the $250 cash game giveaway for our early cash game players. Get there within a half an hour of the start time of the event, and then 2 hours in, they'll give away $250. You got to play for that first hour and a half, 2:30 to 4 o'clock Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or 12:30 to 2 o'clock on Sunday. $250 cash given away to any players that qualify for that promo. We also have a $750 Bad Beat Jackpot. Went up last weekend. And you still have the $580 main event, CSOP main event giveaway every Saturday, which we normally have been giving away between 7 and 9 p.m. I would say we'll probably do it a little bit later this Saturday because the stack tournament's going to be a monster stack, and we might need a little extra time. Other than that, if you're watching us on Facebook, hit that like this video on Facebook. Share us with your friends. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. You cannot know how much that means to me and everyone here at CCG. Thank you as always. We'll see you at the tables this weekend. Bye, everybody.